same time save we went in there with, so after the skip, pretty much. And I kept almost all the time save the entire game except for 5 seconds. It's not that bad at all. That's pretty good. I saved 5 seconds on Radagon, Volterra, did I? Oh. That's cool. Okay, we can do even better then. Jeez. I thought I only saved 2 seconds on him. Well, there's a couple things I practiced differently than the record for that part. Yo, that's sick though, guys. It's actually kind of surreal. Like I don't feel like I got it. It doesn't feel like it actually happened. It's gonna take a while. Like usually when I get runs that are like the first ever or even a record, like it takes like a week to even sink in. But like this one though, it's like I can't even, it still doesn't even, I don't even believe I did it. Like I actually don't believe it. Yeah, that's crazy. Because that was such a good time too. That was actually like, I can be happy with that time and leave it forever now, but I'm gonna just try again while we still have a couple hours to get like a disgusting time, and then we'll, if we can't, then why not? You know, we just had 2 back-to-back runs to Elden Beast, so why not give it a chance? Get like a ridiculous time save. But yeah, thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for watching this. I know it's not the most popular idea. Like I definitely can say that it was more of a personal decision, because if I was trying to do it made everybody the happiest, we'd probably be doing challenge runs still. So I took a little bit of a chance, a little bit of a risk trying to do speedruns that were not the most popular speedrun on a category that obviously, you know, has had that record outstanding for over 2 weeks now, so almost 3 weeks. So I appreciate you guys watching it. And if I missed any alerts, by the way, just let me know. You respect that I'm humble about the victory? Well, I don't know if I'm humble about the victory. Like I definitely said before that we were going to do it, and that there's nothing stopping me from doing it. I was going to make sure it happened. Just a matter of time. But I didn't think that like today would be so ridiculously good. Like right off the bat, all the runs have been disgustingly good today, man. Like the consistency is great. Time save is all really good. Even that first run too. Had 20 seconds saved by the end. But I'm glad I had an even better late game on that second one, and that we didn't get it on the first one. To actually get the 32:10, that's like better than the sum of best of some of the people that ran the record before I did, so. But now that means my sum of best must be like 31:50 or like 31:55 or something. Hirokis, thank you for the Prime sub. Hope you enjoy your motes. Awesome run, nice work, thanks man. That was really cool. Kicking off Elden Ring first run world record. Let's go. Went from -25 to -30 after Radagon. That's crazy. So I lost 5 seconds on the very outro of the game. How is that even possible though? Like what am I doing there that's so slow? People can take a victory celebration in a different way. Well, I'm usually on to the next thing. And right now, like I can still celebrate like long term and remember that and let it ruminate while I'm doing other things. I don't have to do like a victory dance to feel like I accomplished it. But it is weird though. It definitely doesn't feel like I did it. But yeah, now we actually have enough time to do SL1, which was really cool. So tomorrow I'll be doing the SL1 All Remembrances run. I'll be studying it, making save files. Hopefully by the end, having some decent practice in, because I'm not sure if we're going to be able to attempt it tomorrow, but I definitely want to spend like all of tomorrow's stream just getting the files made for it at least, so I have everything set up for the saves. It is over 2 hours, I think. Or actually, it's probably going to be like 3 hours trying to learn it, and then about 2 hours to actually attempt it once I'm really good at it. If I get a great time, because I think the record is still over 2 hours, right? So it'll take a lot more effort than this one, but it's going to be more fun though. I'm excited. Visualizing? What is visualizing? I've never heard of that before. Gotta do a victory lap of the map, just a short jog. I wish I had a celebratory run plan, but the next thing right after this is literally just like more hardcore than this. So starting it right after that run would almost be the opposite of what you'd want to do to celebrate. So I'm just gonna celebrate by doing even better than that run right now. Yeah, that was cool. Do you think you can break your own record? I definitely can, dude. 100%. It'll be hard, but I think I can. I'm not gonna keep trying to after today, though.
Then summon me. I bequeath.
This is just like the encore.
Some torrent. Treat him with.
I might play this again one day if like maybe someone wants me to do it for like an event or something like that, or maybe there's a tournament. But I don't think I'll ever do it to try to get like a ridiculous time after today. Serpent Hunter, Great Spear. I'm so excited to use that weapon, dude. It looks amazing. And there's a lot of combat in the run too. It's glitchless. So you have to, you know, not use move swap, not skip a lot of things. When it comes to the boss fights, you're fighting 15 bosses, right? It's pretty clean for a run. So I'm excited to actually like play the game again and not do like all, because this run is very like unorthodox. It's very weird. There's a lot of tricks. Most of it is just like trickery, right?
Let strength be granted, so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
The only thing about this game that's really hard is the very ending. Like you're so excited because you know you got the run, but then you still have to finish off those menus. Those menus are freaking terrifying, dude. Like I wasted quite a bit of time just there. So I gotta get better at that sometimes. Like even if I'm doing another category, because it's gonna be relevant for other runs too. Update the title, Zelmerks. Oh yeah, I should do that. Okay, give me a second. Let me do a quit out here and then I'll update the title. Nabble, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back, dude. Does changing the game language help you speed up the menus? I don't think it does, specifically because like you can't, like the audio would be the same, wouldn't it? Like didn't they only record English for this game, or am I wrong about that? Because I don't think they actually have subtitles that are not in English. Or maybe like audio and subtitles combined, if it was a different language like Japanese, it would be shorter typically. I think the actual the speech might be the same length, but like I know the text would be shorter. Does the pausing game bug still exist? I don't think I've seen that before, unless you're referring to something that I'm not like remembering correctly. Pausing game glitch. The audio stays the same, but it has other subtitles. Okay, yeah. So you still have to wait for the audio to finish, regardless, right? What part of the SL1 run do you think is the most fun? I haven't done it yet, so I don't know. I haven't even watched it fully. I mean, in terms of the concept of it, the fact that you can die really quickly because you're pretty weak in terms of your like survivability is exciting. So it's very similar to this, where it's like you're taking big risks. But at the same time, though, you're doing a lot of boss fights on it, so just the fact it's all remembrances and it's with a character that's less capable, I like that idea. It's like a challenge run and a speed run together. That's why I always went for the level 1 categories, like only, like exclusively. The first time I ever tried a regular character was on no major skips for DS3. But before that, I'd only ran Bloodborne level 4 and then DS3 level 1 for speedruns. Which is probably not the smartest idea. I think it would have been better to actually like use a leveled character first to do those categories, then do level 1 after. Probably could have gained more of the foundational experience. Am I not doing Purgatory? I will be, Sylvans. Tomorrow I'm starting it. I'm just going for a victory lap on this round, because I know we can get under 32 minutes on it. When will the run be up on speedrun.com? Well, I'll have to submit it to them. I don't know how long it takes to get submitted. Probably smart that we double check that the record still is 32 minutes and 35 seconds as well, just so I don't think that I got it and I didn't. I'm pretty sure I got it, but like yesterday I checked it still was, but yeah, I'm gonna have to like double check that just to make sure 100% before I even upload the video. But I'll probably upload the video first, and then I'll link the video for it through the YouTube instead of the Twitch, because I prefer them to display the YouTube video to promote that instead. You look so buff in t-shirts, really fits you. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. I've had this since I was a bit younger. Like, a lot of my clothes are pretty old, so it's just a smaller shirt. I wouldn't wear a shirt like this, like over a shirt that's bigger. I'd prefer like a bigger shirt than this, personally. Like, it'd be more comfortable, but I appreciate it, man. I'm just wearing this because I'm streaming, doesn't really matter. Right, sometimes I'll throw something like this underneath. Duofei, yep, I got the record, man. Thank you for the congrats, I appreciate it. Still 32:35 on speedrun.com. Okay, so we're good then. Now the real question will be, how long will that stand for? How long will it take for someone to beat it? Will it just be one of those categories that like just becomes super unpopular? Like, cause it already kind of is, in my opinion. So I feel like it might. There's a chance it could fade out with that being the final time for a long time, or someone's already got a bet like a really good time. They're just gonna upload pretty quickly after. One of the two. Heavily depends, I guess, on if Yorm is still interested in playing this, because I think he's like the most likely person to beat it. He's really good, man. I think he's better than me at this. Or at least he was better sooner, so, I mean, he's probably got more skill on it overall.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
Sorrel, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Welcome. That was almost a weird quit out there. I was pressing select by accident. Once you down patch, you'll beat it, Zelmerks. I'm excited to see you, like, someone beat it, dude. I definitely would love that. That'd be awesome. Are there any old world records that you're still the holder of that you know of? No. I did have second place on SL1 all content for Dark Souls 3 for a while. And then some other people decided to run it that were pretty good. But yeah, I've never actually... The longest time record I've ever held was no major skips before people ran a lot of it. It was mainly just me and Fudge Cow that ran it. And like he was pretty new at it too. But now he's extremely good at speedrunning. He's done a lot of stuff. And then I didn't really continue that much. Took a lot of breaks. Is this a victory lap? Moonbeam it is, yeah. Can you imagine? Imagine getting the record, then trying to get the record again right after, dude. Imagine 3 runs to Elden Beast in a row. That's what we're trying to do right now.
You got the WR? This is incredible.
At least runs that are started.
A 50 feet waffle in your honor. Let the praise cover it like a delicious syrup.
Cheese Knife, thank you so much for the bits, dude. I appreciate it. It's very nice of you.
What is better? How can I have it?
I will commission a 50-foot waffle in your honor. Let the praise cover it like delicious syrup. Sounds good, man. Luke, are you winning? Are you winning, son?
Are you winning, son?
It reminds me of like the SpongeBob pirate. Are you ready, kids? Thanks for the 74 months, man. Welcome back. How are you doing? Oh, and also Pants, thank you for the gift sub to Kikoken as well. Luke, how's school going for you, man? How are the educationals? You're gonna for sure try. This run's a lot of fun in your opinion. It is actually a fun run. I do agree. As sadistic as it's been to me sometimes, I definitely do agree it's fun. Oh, that was sick. I wonder if it's just like the ledge that I'm on that makes it impossible to take off fast. Like the part of the ledge itself. Ooh, yes, early grab, dude. Oh, that's so good, man. This one's gonna be disgusting, guys. If everything goes well from here, oh my god, the time save's gonna be stupid. I'd normally be getting grabbed right now at like 12:28 or something like that. You want to blow your brains out speedrunning current patch? Is it bad? What's wrong with current patch? I haven't actually, again, I haven't really watched a lot of content for this game in general, like since it came out. So, I'm very curious. Minus 15 already, that's silly, dude. Oh, I can't see the alert, damn it. It's scrolled to the bottom.
Congrats on WR, big boy. Also, do you have any VIPs in your chat?
So to answer the question, I actually don't use VIPs for the chat. I want everyone to basically be equal. So you can either sub or not, and you get certain permissions for subbing as the sub perks. And then if you don't, you still get treated as a valuable person regardless. So I never actually used the VIP system. But I can't see what your alert was, so I'm gonna check it after I do the quit out for this door. Sorry, man. You're a VIP in spirit. Yeah, I never want to do the favoritism thing where it's like I have to select people that are more important via VIP status, right? I'd rather just be, you can just be a person in chat, you know? Okay, let's see. Pants, thank you so much, man. For the 420 tip. That's funny. Thanks, man. Radical, bro. I gotta sound like a dolphin now, but I don't want to ruin the run though. It's pretty serious. was not a great entry. It's okay though. It's all good. Didn't see the full run the first time, but at least you can watch this one, Paul Rich. Hopefully it's another really good run, man. We'll see. So bad, you just look at the Godskin skip for this patch and Ordina skip. Okay, I'll have to check those out then. I'll also have to watch a run that someone did on current patch. Bloodsbro, what's up? How's it going? You want to donate and tell some story from Russia though? Oh, no worries, dude. No worries. You can just type the story in chat and I'll read it if you want. I'll read it in the voice of the actual bot. How about that? I'll pretend I'm TTS Nicole. If you just type a story in chat, then it's free. I just have to have a second where I'm not going to ruin the run for it. A legend for that balloon for the run, the record, or something else.
Fit it turn if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I'm there is, but I can take gathering.
What do you mean for reading the thing? It's good practice, man. Honestly, if I ever have to do a robot in like a thing, someone's like, "Yo, I want you to be a robot. I need to get better. I'm bad at it."
I was cooking and watching you on TV. Here's late congrats for your WR.
Oh, for personal TTS. Okay. Yeah, once in a while I'll do that. It's fun. Toronto, dude, thank you so much for the bits, by the way, dude. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the congrats as well. Hope you're having a good day. What were you cooking, by the way? Are you making food for everybody, or are you just making food for yourself? Like, what is this? You think the bits will make me not remember that you just said you were cooking for yourself? It'll just make me forget that you didn't include chat in that. No, I'm joking. Rave, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, dude. That's wild, man. I really appreciate that. Oh, Toronto got gifted a sub too. Nice. That's cool.
Not names, but let me ask, are you here? Does your despite takes me any inch? All I know now's the time. Well,
600 portions of pasta. That'd be pretty crazy. Slow cooked ribs and fried rice. That sounds pretty damn good, man. Wow. It's an interesting combo. I've made fried rice for a really long time, but I used to make it pretty well. Wasn't too bad. I usually make it fresh though. I wouldn't use the leftover rice. I think that makes it better.
you'll know, man.
Or can. It's pretty good. Wrong warp. Okay. Congrats on the world record. You deserve it, Wilkie. I appreciate it, man. I feel like I did earn it. Obviously, we did go through some trials and tribulations, but we did it. You guys definitely helped with the sanity aspect of it by just reminding me that we were gonna get it. And on the odd occasion where I'd ask everybody to be like mean to me, like you guys actually followed through and were mean, so I appreciate it as well for that. Need some diversity. Almost got stuck there again. Dude, what is with that little thing today and getting stuck there? That's just some silliness, man. Wasn't the greatest landing. Favorite music in the game? I love Radagon's theme, dude. That's my favorite. Like, because it kind of just, it takes the main theme of the game, which already is really awesome. It's one of the best parts of it. And then it just kind of expands on it a lot, right? I feel like you can hear elements of it that are more masked in the actual menu version of it. It'd be so, you know, it'd actually be amazing if they could take the main theme and make it into like a music box style. That'd be crazy, dude. It's like a twinkly sounding music box. Oh man. Got world record. We did, and then we're going for another one right after. Just because I don't know, the run's been pretty good today, so taking a chance to see if we can get another one right back to back. Had 2 back-to-back Elden Beasts essentially. I mean, I did have some small resets that weren't that big like right away, but 2 like solid runs to Elden Beast back to back. Is this also record pace? Oh, this is ahead of the other run for sure. I think we're about 5 seconds quicker than we were before on this. Probably could have been more, but Volcano Manor I screwed up a little bit on the entry to the fog gate.
Well, I presume. I am an old toy, perhaps.
Was good. Transcending space and time. That's funny. Madoka Magica. I've never seen that before. What is that? Ooh, that was scary. Had a little bit of a fumble getting into the actual hallway there too, but so be it. Gong Show, thank you so much for gifting Jim and Catherine a sub. I appreciate that. Minus 22, nice. Are those sleep arrows? They are sleep arrows, yeah. Watching because you're a Souls fan, although sometimes you don't have to understand what you're saying. Want to tell you there's different views of the future. Used to work in wilderness. Doesn't want to wait. There's a lot of talk about great love, but less than a month past breakup, she's no issue. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bloods. I mean, honestly, you know what? You're probably on to bigger and better things. The problem with that kind of situation, though, is like you're not really calibrated to believe that. But think of it this way, no matter what, like let's say, and this is kind of like a, it's a bit of a grim thought, but it's not something that's actually like, I don't mean it from a bad place for anybody. It's just about life. You could have like a really nice life, but you could also completely disband that life and have the same nice life or an even better life with somebody else when we're talking about like relationships, because there's just so many billions of people that exist, that there's just so many amazing people that exist. So just as much as you think there's almost no chance, there's the same chance as it being good as there is bad because of how many people exist. So everything you think you might think for the negative, you can also think for the positive too, but you have to actually shift the mentality of like the filter you're using for it, right? Because if you doom yourself, then in actuality, it would actually lead you to almost believe there's nothing, right? Which is ignorant, because you also know that there is not nothing. So therefore, there has to be actually an abundance of other stuff too that's really good, to the effect that, like I said, even if you're perfectly happy, you could still actually have none of the stuff you have now, have completely different stuff and still be happy, with other people involved or other, because there's just a lot of awesome people. It's just how life is. And to the same effect, if you had a very bad situation like that happen, where maybe you felt like you missed out on something, whatever, or something that was really awesome turned out to not be so good, take the lesson from it and just like be better, dude. Like not only just for the sake of, you know, other awesome people, but yourself as well, or not even just for doing what I'm telling you, but because it's almost kind of like a chance, like you're getting actually like some freedom to be better. It could be work like that with like career too. If like, let's say you had a career and it was like really good and then like things didn't work out, it's like that gives you an opportunity, a clean slate to do other stuff that will actually only be possible because you actually have the time now to, or the actual reason to focus on that. So no matter what, you can kind of just make like a pivot to anything in general, no matter what. It's just, it's the mind state of it. If you actually believe you're doomed though, then you'll cause the dooming yourself by acting a certain way that will only lead you to not open the doors to other opportunities. So yeah, no, you literally do create most of your reality in general. So 60% of everything that happens is because of the way you think. 40% of it is external, because obviously there's still going to be things that happen. Like you can't change the weather by the way you think, obviously. You're not going to make the earth a different shape. You're not going to change the laws of gravity. So a lot of the things that are already in place, like you can't influence, but you can influence 60% of your actual like life itself. So therefore, like I would say there's nothing to worry about, because all the stuff that you are worrying about is stuff you influenced. It's not stuff that wasn't out of your control, really, at least from what I'm like reading from that. So you already made it that way originally. You can make it even better. Just don't try to like digest all that too quickly. Like don't like think of it as like, oh, you have to make it better like immediately. There's just one step and then you're there. It might take a long time, but along that pathway, you'll only believe that more, because you'll see the reality of that, or at least like the clues of that in the steps. So it only does get better. It can't get worse if your mind's calibrated to think like that. But you will probably go through a period where you're going to feel shitty for a little bit, but the best thing to do is just start being productive towards like better things too. So that's the best advice I can give you. Hopefully you can understand that, or even for anybody. It doesn't even matter what the subject is. I think there's a lot of stuff that you can, you know, put time into or whatever, then it doesn't work the way you want it to, or maybe just, you know, unfortunate circumstances arise, and it's an actual chance for better circumstances too.
Thou who approacheth destined death, I will not have it stolen. from me again. Astonished. Why cover destined death? To kill what?
Minus 30 on the record. Okay, so I just have to not lose some time on the skips, man. Really good skips. Any books that you recommend for talking about? Recommend about what you're talking about? Maybe not like the entirety of what that was, but there has been some books I've read that definitely talk more about like causation and stuff like that, and just neuroscience, so like the way that your brain works, and you know, chemicals, and just how that ties into external life as well, whether it be social, whether it be professional, trivial, you know, like novelty, like stuff. So there's probably a few different things you could read. In terms of like, I think taking a bad situation and actually using it as leverage, I'd say Becoming Supernatural is my favorite book overall for that. There's a lot of like actual real stories of people that have had like terrible catastrophic things happen, and they've actually only made their lives better from that as well, when they would have, you know, maybe had a different fate if they didn't have like a shift of like the way they believe things, and how that affects your physical health too. So basically there's a lady, husband took his life. She was about to die because she had cancer, and then she also had like different types of illnesses as well that were generated from the actual stress response in replaying the death over and over of her husband. And then she went to the author's discussion, I guess, like he had like a live discussion or whatever, started to follow like his work, and then, you know, put it into practice. And like now she's actually like free of almost all of the sickness she had in general, and she actually goes and teaches other people on how to do the same kind of things as well. And it would actually be like a medical impossibility and probability for the state that she was in before, if we're just talking about medicine being the intervention there. But she actually like reversed a lot of the effects that she caused herself with her mind. And she actually couldn't even walk at one point too. Now she's like almost perfectly healthy again. So there's like tons of stuff like that too. It's just your brain. It's all in the head, right? Like mostly everything is in your head. That's my personal take on it. But it doesn't mean that knowing that it is like a superpower itself. You have to also like change your subconscious quite a bit, because you spend so much time building the circuits, you know, over time. So you're just operating off of like versions of yourself that have already been embedded, and then you have to like kind of like figure out which one is the one that's actually causing the conflict. Because if you have conflict, it's usually you actually want the conflict, unless you know, someone else comes up and threatens your survival, right? But if there is conflict, it's because you actually, part of you wants it, but it's the part of you that you had crafted to be that person at some point subconsciously. But it's hard to admit that, or like actually accept it. And again, you might have to revisit those things over and over again constantly and recheck them. But that book is pretty good though. There's a pretty good one by Wayne Dyer as well. He talks about, he like basically transcribes a lot of the Tao Te Ching, which is a Chinese philosophy, into like more layman's terms and like simplifications and application in his life, and just general, you know, examples of stuff, which is pretty cool. It's called Change Your Thoughts.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Dude, do we just get like record back to back?
Congrats, my man.
Dude. That's fucking wild, dude. Oh, I don't even know what to say about that. That's just strange. Strange, man. Okay, good quit outs here. Dude, we just saved 5 seconds again, 32:05. 2 records in a row, dude. What? That's crazy, man. That's the power of Elden Beast not moving, dude. I even said, I tweeted, dude. I said, Elden Beast, I'm coming for you. And I did. We were hunting him. Oh my God. That's crazy, dude. That's insane. That was such a good run too. Everything was fine. Like, I just didn't save more time in the beginning of the game. That was it. There was just some things in the very intro. I didn't really lose much time on that exit, like to the menus and stuff. But that's wild though. Like, we killed him before 32. That's just so crazy, man. Wow. That's absolutely insane, dude. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do. That's wild, dude. Only I could break my own record. I literally just like I'm glad we decided to do this again. That's funny. Oh my God. I don't even know if it's worth going for a third one. Like, should we just keep going again? Like, should I just leave it? Like, I don't even know what to say. Like what is that? Like, Darth Matthias, thank you so much for the 5 months. Welcome, or so not the 5 months, the 5 gifted subs, dude. Welcome everybody that just got gifted a sub. Do a third so you can be top 3. Like, every single run I have will be the whole leaderboard. Yeah, sub 32 is possible, man. It definitely is. It's in my power. I could do it. Just leave it, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't. There's no harm. Like, if I don't get it, I don't get it. Like, I don't. Rest anyway. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Anyone that just was gifted a sub, anyone that did gift a sub too, thank you so much. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was nuts.
So the world might
Top 3 all me. Well, I wouldn't submit, like,
Congrats,
basically what
Squilly, all the
happens
best.
if you submit a run, it gets overwritten. Like, so you can only have 1 spot on the leaderboard, unless you're the only person playing it, I guess, right? In game time, we got to show the in game time. Yes, 32:04. So it's actually even 6 seconds quicker. So it's actually 32:04, not 32:05. Insane, man. We took 31 seconds off the record. Oh man, I used to be 6 seconds off. Now I'm 30 freaking 1 seconds quicker. There you go. I want to do it again though. Okay, here's the plan. I'll try to get another one going. If I can't, then we'll call it for the day, and then I'll come back tomorrow and we'll do the SL1 run for all bosses or all remembrances. Yoshi, I want to do that run. I'm not ready to like start it yet, right? So your skips were amazing that run. They were both pretty damn good. You have to upload both. I was gonna upload just this one, I think. SL1 tomorrow. Yeah, we're doing SL1 tomorrow. I wish there was like another. I could play like another game maybe. I don't know. I play some Clone Hero right now actually to celebrate. Just that I don't know how that would go. We could. Clone Hero would be a cool celebration actually. That's a fun game. I don't know if my controller is working well enough for it though. Variety stream. Should make both runs into 2 videos. Oh man, like I know I can get under 32 minutes. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to play this ever again after today. So for anyone that's saying to rest, like, I'm not going back to this run again. Like, this is the last day I'm playing it. So if I do it, then like I just got 2 records back to back. So I gotta decide, do I go for 3 or do I just play something else, right? Edit it into 1 video. I don't know how I would do that. I feel like the concept of just the record itself alone is pretty good, right? Go for it then. You think so? Do you want? Yeah. kind of want to play Clone Hero right now. I don't know why. That'd be really fun. I don't know what my set list is like on the computer though. I think that I have all the downloaded songs still that I used to. Okay, let me check though quick. I'd have to go grab the controller and like it. I know it double strums, like it doesn't work that well, but I really want to play Clone Hero though. So I know that not everybody's into that, but let me just check and see what songs I have on it right now. I'm very curious because we haven't streamed that for probably over a year or something like that.